Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here. And the sun is out and we just survived 2 nights of, it was like one heck of a storm for 2 days. I mean, it was the first night, it was like 60, 70 mile an hour winds. And I mean straight line winds. And man, the only thing I was worried about was the chicken house and the hoop coop gonna survive? And that's what we're gonna tell you about. But right now, I'm outside in front of the house. The trees, we had several trees that took a hit this last winter and the winter before that when we had those snow apocalypse, ice storms or whatever. And part of the limbs and stuff like that died. And now every time there's a big storm or whatever, limbs start falling down. When we were up at Shoot Dang Fest, oh, by the way, shout out, Shoot Dang Ranch, our daughter called us and said, hey, a branch fell off the tree out front. And landed on the hood of Terrie's car. Minimal damage, but it happened. And I told Terrie before, hey, do not park underneath that old tree. But, you know, nobody listens to Big Mike, right? So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to walk around the homestead, show you what happened, a little bit of update. And, hey, we got babies on the way. Some more babies coming. And we'll talk about that. So, hey, stick around. Check this out and we'll see what the storm left behind. Okay, so coming out here to the gazebo area, we picked up a few branches that were laying here in our little grass driveway that we've got. So this is the tree that part of the branches died off from the ice storms. Let me see if I can get that. So they're up there. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but branches have just been falling off this thing. So part of it's alive, but those outer branches are all dead. And every time a storm comes, man, they just start falling like rain. So we got branches all over the front yard. This is insane. I mean, they just kept falling and falling, and the wind was so strong. I mean, they started falling all the way out here in the middle of the yard. And this is the yard next to our koi pond. And I mean, it's crazy that wind was so strong that it just sent them flying straight over here. So that's what happened to this tree. Let's go over here. And then we have this ash tree over here. And it took a turn for the worse. The dead part of it, you can see all the leaves on the one side growing. But this side died because of that freeze. And I think they got these things called ash beetles. And the ash beetles basically is destroyed this tree. And then this is the same kind of tree. And it's dead except down at the bottom by the trunk. You got branches coming out. But it snapped right there. And I'm just glad it didn't take down that power line. It fell this side instead of the other side because the wind was coming from the barn, from that barn towards the house, and it just broke it off. And I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but the beetles have just tore that thing up. So that thing's basically gone. So this tree and probably that tree is probably not worth nothing but firewood. And then that tree over there that I just showed you, we're gonna fell those trees. I think Terrie's been talking with, working with Wiley over, that's the Wiley's side channel from Altruistic Farmstead. He's gonna come out here and see if he can use those, and we're gonna get those trees down and hauled out of here because they ain't worth spit. So the rain fell, the chickens are happy because the bugs and stuff. We've been piling up limbs over there from out here in the back. Still got more. And then this tree, I think it survived. It still has some branches that are gonna fall off. I'm gonna have to get those taken down before it falls onto my shed there. The people that had this property before we did, that was his G&S shooting. He used to work on guns and stuff like that there. That was his little shop. Yeah, the chickens are happy. So I'm gonna go over here because inside this tree, this calico cat had babies. And I don't see the babies no more. Where she had them, I don't know. But she was inside there. I don't see them no more. I guess she took them out when the rain was going on. And she's out of here. So there's old Pip and Peep doing turkey things. We got 3 roosters in there. If you need a rooster, I got roosters. And I'm willing to give them away. That black one right there is an AM Samani rooster. If you're looking for an AM Samani rooster, he's available. And when I say available, you can have. If you want to build an AM Samani flock, he's ready to go. And that Americana right there, that's Colonel Sanders. And of course, that is FDR. And they're both available. If you want some Americana roosters, they're available. I hear you, girl. It's springtime and the female turkeys are very boisterous. So she needs some attention. Now we did have some bad news. We lost one of the Thompson twins, and the Thompson twins are Polish crested. So right now we only have one Polish crested black one left, and we have there's Phyllis Diller. No, you got to stay in there. No, stay in there. Now she wants to come out. But there's Phyllis Diller. Say hello to everybody. Hey. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. You're pretty. I guess I don't talk chicken. And then those tan ones, those are Brahmas. And then all the black ones, of course, is from our AM Samani rooster, Jared, aka JC, who's sitting right there. So he's the father of them. And he takes care of all of Terrie's hens. Every egg that we've got and we've incubated, they all come up looking like him. So that's what we got out here by the chickens. Good news is the ducks are growing. And if I hadn't said, I hear you. If I hadn't said this once, I've said it a million times. Ducks are nasty. So let's go inside the shop. If I hadn't said it before, that is the new base for our new chicken coop. We're gonna build a second one, and it's gonna be up on concrete blocks. So we'll get that started, let the ground dry out a little bit, because right now it's just a mushy mess. Those are the babies we hatched out on this side. There's 13 of them in there. They're growing quick. There's the adults that laid the eggs for them. Oh, we got an egg in there. We got an egg. I guess she's laying something too. So we're getting eggs left and right. Those are the males inside here. And they're gonna be processed here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna process those. If you haven't had quail, you're missing out. And if you remember the baby ducks, there's the baby ducks. They're getting their feathers. Yeah, I think Terry said she thinks 3 of them are males and then 2 of them are females. So if they got a darker head, they're going to be males. The light-headed ones are going to be females. So they're messy. That's their kiddie pool Terry put in there. And we got to get these guys out here soon, because I've been charging up the boat motor, the batteries on the boat, because Elvis here is going to be a daddy. Look at her. She's going to town. She's trying to get a nest ready, and within the next week she should be having babies. And so she's in there making her nest. That's what mama rabbits do. She is an awesome mama. That's Rachel. And so she's just getting stuff ready. She'll start pulling hair. Once she starts pulling hair, they're coming. So she's just getting in there and getting a nest made for them. I'll probably throw some more hay in there for her, because she did such a good job last time. And of course, the 3 babies she had last time, and that was her first kidding. We put those in freezer camp. And we had them the other day, and they were really good. Terry made some oven roasted garlic rabbit with small potatoes and asparagus and stuff, and that was awesome. So yeah, there goes the chickens. They're everywhere. It's still got water built up everywhere. And those are the bricks we're going to use for underneath the new hen house. We've got 5 of those corner blocks, and that'll keep it up out of the water and stuff like that. So it's a beautiful day. The sun's finally out. There are a few clouds, and I think it's supposed to rain later on. Terry is going up to both Terry and I are going up to Tulsa again this weekend. We're going to stop by Chrissy's feed store. And if you're not familiar with that, her feed store, usually on the first Saturday of every month, she has a farmer's market up there at Chrissy's in Mounds, Oklahoma. And after that, I'm going to my bikers state meetup, and Terry and Brittany are going to be going to, I think, the Tulsa Zoo and to the Tulsa Aquarium. And Terry wanted to do that with her for Mother's Day weekend, so that's what they're going to do. And hey, I'm glad everybody in Oklahoma, I hope you made it through the storm. We just had minimal damage here with the trees and stuff. But hey, it was scary there for a moment when the hail started coming down. And if you've ever been to Oklahoma or been in a tornado scenario, hail is not a good sign, because usually right before a tornado hits, hail starts coming down, and things go from worse to worse. So hey guys, I'm glad you guys stopped by. This was just a short video to let you know what's going on. Everybody that we met up at Shoot Dang Fest, hey guys, friends for life. I'll tell you that much, friends for life. And until next time, guys, we love you. Do something nice for somebody, help somebody in need, and always think of that. All right. So from MT Homestead to you, be good. We love you, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.